should do the same amount on each side to get roughly good edge. Alright, just keep on doing that. Alright, now it's a bit of a rough edge right now. Check. Okay. I'm gonna go to the smooth side and cone it out. And keep on smoothing it out. Alright, pretty smooth out right now. Check the edge. And first, if you make some mistake like this, just like scratch, unfortunately, you can use the sandpaper to just make a nice, instead of a mirror finish, it will become a brushed aluminum finish. It's good to cover your mistakes since if you're not perfect like me. I'm no master. I'm just a kid that makes stuff in his room or garage right now. Making you guys a simple guide on how to do this stuff. Make sure it's nice as well as well. Alright, just like that. Same on the other side. Alright, just refine the edge a bit more. Now what you're gonna do is, so sharpening trick, you keep on doing it until you reach your burr on the other side, and you clean the burr on the other side. That's what I'm gonna do right now. It's a bit hard to keep the stone stable on my uneven workbench. Now I can feel the burr now. That's good. Now I just do it a little bit more. I'll hold it down with my foot. That should be good. Now you sharpen the other side. There you go, that should be nice. Now let me test it on some paper. Let me get that quickly. Alright. Here's some paper. See how well it cuts. Not very good, honestly. Pretty rough edge. Might want to refine the edge a little bit more. Not very good, but serviceable, I suppose. Now, what we're going to do now is check if there's any burr. Alright. If there is any burr, you will grab your cup. Now, I think there's a little bit over here. And you just drag it across the smooth side, just like that. It'll refine your edge and make sure there's no burr. It's an easy way to remove some burr. Check the sharpness after now. A bit better. Now, what you do now is use the leather belt. There's the leather belt right here. And then make sure there's an untreated side. And then just drag it across. Make sure you lay the blade flat on the belt and just drag it across. Alright, that should be a bit better. Now check the sharpness. Ooh, that's definitely better. Definitely better. Alright, now after doing that, we're gonna make the rope handle. So we grab our rope. Now, I don't usually measure it. I'm pretty decent at getting it right. I usually get it right, honestly. So let me see. I think you're gonna need about let's see, what can I? Oh shoot! I think I lost it again. Oh. Give me a sec, gentlemen. There you are. Good. So, well, you need about this long. This long. Well, I think 1.5 arm lengths should be good enough. Actually, no, take that back. One full arm length. I think 2 full arm lengths, just in case, just to be sure. Just to make sure there's no mistakes gonna happen. I think it's a bit much, but it's okay. It's better to be a bit more than to be less, so you don't have to do it again. Right now, I just burn off the edges. Let me make sure I got my camera now. Alright, good. Now, grab the knife, and we're going to make a simple rope handle. So, you lay it like this. I just make this is got on camera. Make this sort of U shape, and then you like go all around. Wait, right here. Go all around. And before you do that, I need to grab scissors. I'll be back. Actually, I don't think I need scissors. I just need another knife. Alright, so it's my other knives I made, but it's with more complicated tools, but that's okay. So later on, like lay it across like this, and then just loop it around. Make sure this is like that, so there's not gonna much slack or stuff like that. Not slack. Just make sure it ends up like you start like this. You get it focused, and then you wrap it across. It's a little tricky. Actually, I do that. I need to add a little bit more, like that, and then move it as usual. So a little tricky. It's just really skinny. The handle's really skinny, so it's a little tricky. Now you just gotta loop it across. Yeah, it's slightly messed up, yeah, but that's okay. Make sure you have a little space. This could be your little skull breaker. It could be used to break like glass and whatnot. And just make sure you pull it back occasionally to make sure it's nice and tight. You'll have a lot of access, but that's okay. More is usually better than having less, so you have to do it again and stuff like that. All right, now we end it off with just put in the loop, through the loop rather. Just sticks to it. There. Make sure it's like that, and then you put it through the loop. It's a little tricky since it's small. Yeah. Yeah, just trying to put it through. There you are. Right through. Make sure it's nice and tight. There, nice and tight, just like that. And then just pull it back, like that, just to make a nice. Just pull it back like that. Now we gotta cut it. Actually, let's move it a little bit back, like just like that. That should be good. All right. Now we grab another knife and you cut it right here. Make sure, just check it's tight. Just press it together. Just make sure it's tight. You want to make it loose, it's gonna be bad. Just gonna cut. There you go. And then just burn it. Alright, should be good. Now cut this as well. Alright, burn it as well if you can. Make sure it's keeps it all together. Alright, it's done. Now we need to glue it together. Glue the two ends. Some super glue. Now, since there's a bit of a gash here, I'm gonna clean it up a little bit with the sandpaper. Now, it's pretty good looking. Now we're gonna make some final. Oh, wait, right here. Some final sharpening, just to make sure it's nice and sharp. Try not to touch the glue as well. Alright, that's nice, pretty good. Now just run it through the belt. Make sure that you lay it flat, and just keep it and drag it across. I think I'll do it about 60 times in total. Alright, I'll do it again. I messed up. I think I did like 10. Just like that, you get yourself a nice little knife. Sit it out on the paper. It's not gonna be very sharp, but it's gonna be okay. Ooh, it's actually not bad. For yourself, using a pretty crude stone like that, I think this is a decent edge. Just like that, everybody. That's how you get a knife. I'm using very simple supplies you get from the hardware store. It's a little bit of ingenuity as well.